Blocks! So many blocks. It was like 12 blocks. Direct map 16 access tile 131 by palette 0. That's an interesting title screen. While thinking a gimmick amidst my busy real life, I was staring blankly at the map 16 window and found the gimmick. Yes, map 16. Well, let's see if this lives up to the other one. A sloppy map 16 sprite level. Thank you. Keep the sprites in mind. Press up to exit the help room. I mean, try to press it. I mean, try to get through these dumb vanilla doors. Alright. Old MacDonald had a farm. What? Where am I? Okay. I'm on top of the map. I get the feeling I'm missing the crux of this level. Oh, they're invisible. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go back. Okay. I understand now. This is a memorization level. Alright. So there's a Koopa on that block. There's Koopas around there. It's gonna be a little bit hard to time it, but so either I'm gonna kill it or I will fall through and it'll be fine. There's a couple thwomps here and there. They're delimited. I should be able to see that guy by the splashes. That goes up and down. I can stand on that, but I need to hit that block up there a couple times. Then that'll come down. I can use that to spring. Then I'll bonk my head on that repeatedly until I figure out where I am. There's Charlies in here, but I'll hear them. There's a thwimp. I'll hear it. There's a numbered platform I'll need to duck through and enter on the third spot and then just gun for it, I guess, because I don't know what else I can do. And then there's a couple shells and a pokey. But the pokey is too tall. The pokey is 3 tall. I don't know what to do about that. The dolphins are largely harmless because they'll just try to push me through the ceiling and take me back where I was. I don't care about that. And then there are some pencils here, and that's going to be tricky. A ninja. And then, just for the hell of it, one of those. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Wait, I don't want to spin jump. I want to regular jump since it's a Koopa. Spin jump there. There's a thwomp. Okay, I think I may have misunderstood part of this. There was a Taskmaster task to make a music video for a piece of children's music, and one of the guys did Old MacDonald Had a Farm, but it was the most lackadaisical thing I think I'd ever seen someone do in Taskmaster. Okay. John Wilkinson. Yep. I gotta give credit to Doc. He punched a fish for his, and apparently it actually hurt his hand quite a bit. Okay, that one doesn't move up. Okay, that was the thing that was throwing me off. So I didn't realize where that was going. He seemed winded halfway. Yeah, he did not care for that. Or was it Joe or John? No, I'm not sure anymore. I liked that season. Yeah, it was one with Doc Brown. There we go. Up. Wait for the splash. So let's max height. Do that. I guess this is a reset door in case you flunk it. Okay. Oh, hello. Got jump scared there. Kind of. Sup, DJ Envy? Yeah, referencing Doc Brown. Open Taskmaster or something. Lecture's unclear. Love the task. What the heck? Sup, DJ Envy? Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Sup, Helena Handbasket? Sup, Cynthia? Sup, Akwo? It is so good. Let me just do the shout out. How's the stream? What are we up to? Hope it was something fun. I'm presently was doing an escape room. And I'm now trying to get through a bit of... Nuts. I thought it was on the other side. A bit of map16 nonsense. I didn't escape the room. I gave up halfway. I ran out of ideas and decided I didn't want to just spend a bunch of time flinging myself at it for a while. Because I was like gonna play a puzzle game today, and then I didn't. And I didn't because I was tired and didn't want to puzzle. I thought this was reasonable. I found 3/5 of what I needed. But I couldn't quite put it together at the end. There were a couple things that were just a little obscure for what I was trying to figure out. It's sort of an escape. I mean, I did start select at one point. That was kind of funny. But yeah, I did not successfully escape the room, I can say that much. I'll come back to it with a fresh mind. Typically helps with puzzles. You know, I think I forgot where that thing was centered. Okay, wait till I'm off. There we go. Oh, he sprung. Counter-Strike in Overwatch. Oh, nice. I've never actually played Counter-Strike. I have played Overwatch. Overwatch is okay. At least it was when I played it, 10-odd years ago. I really wish I didn't have to go all the way through this. Man, I should really just try pressing up to see what happens early. You like ads? Well, there they are. Enjoy some ads. Those are custom ads I made for April Fool's Day. I made an ad self-service, a self-service ad platform as a gag. Played ad games. I didn't do it enough. Recovery, though. Still on my list to do some more ad for gaming. I got one where I need to do a little more prep work. Because the second game would be one that I need to play. Go. There we go. Okay, there's a carrot platform. I just need to rush this. Okay. Balls. Well, maybe this will work out. Oh, I need the other shell. I understand now. Please don't put me back at the beginning. Good, there's a door that takes you there. Would like Jack's Quest? Yes, I did, actually. What am I doing for April Fools? Oh, I've been telling would be not fun. I have a plan in mind. I need to figure it out. Because I haven't done the work for it yet, but I have plenty of time. My suspicions is, as long as I start, that my plan before the end of February it should work out. Next year? No idea. Maybe I'll come up with something better. Let's see, what April Fool's Day stuff have I done? I claimed that, I played one of the Neptunia games after claiming people don't care about text-to-speech. That was kind of funny. Dang it! Then I rigged up the Miku Speak. People liked Miku Speak. I did one year, I did educational games. Played the Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe. And, Treasures of Smithsonian, the CDI game. What was the other one? I also looked at a Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia. Played the... I played Encarta for a bit, actually. I forgot about the Mind Maze thing. There was a great, like, Jaguar person in a wheelchair bit. Any good things? Hey, wish you a Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year! Merry New Year! I didn't play on an emulator. I have Squiggles' CDI. So I burned a disc for the Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe. But everything else I had was legit. Squiggles got like the Compton thing and Treasures of the Smithsonian. I think I got him Treasures of the Smithsonian at like the gaming thing in Portland. Portland Retro, whatever. Okay, I know where he is now. Okay. That's really hard to do by sound. Live in Portland? No, I live in Seattle, so it was pretty easy to go. Went 1 year, haven't been back since. It was nice. I met Earthmelon. TJB. But, yeah. Just Seattle is close by. Oh, pencils. Almost forgot about the pencils. Dang it. Yeah, the Portland retro game thing is a lot more like a big old swap meet than it is like, here's a bunch of arcade games. There were a couple things I kind of regret not getting. Oh, double hit glitch. Like, there was a Dreamcast keyboard that would have been cool to get. But, oh well. But yeah, it's like, Portland's like a 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive from Seattle. It's not that bad, depending on traffic. Mostly traffic around Tacoma. Doesn't matter time of year, doesn't matter time of day, there's always traffic in Tacoma, because Tacoma sucks. Except for the Pinball Expo, I guess. Which should be happening soonish, shouldn't it? Like, it's in April, usually. Ow! Cars suck. I mean, in terms of ways to get to Portland, like, I did once... There was one time I was going to go to Portland and I had, like, a train ticket, but then COVID hit, so I didn't go. But it's not a bad drive. I don't mind a good drive. Cars suck. I mean, they are not pleasant. I'm usually a pedestrian, but I'll be honest... In terms of the ability to take me from one place to another. On demand. It's hard to beat. Dang it. Trains all day. I mean, if it's feasible, there's not that many trains in Seattle that are worthwhile to take, unfortunately. Like, I've done the... take the train all the way to DC from Seattle thing. It's not my it was not my favorite of experiences. Have self-fulfilling prophecy. I only like that because the billions poured into it. Yeah, sure, that's true. I'm not gonna deny it's convenient though. Like, trying to take the bus to Costco would suck. And there's other factors at work here, like the car thing is weird. We split a fraction of that one transit. I mean, we've been trying in California, haven't gotten anywhere. And there was, of course, other things we've done. Large infrastructure projects outside of the 1950s do not seem feasible anymore, unfortunately. Just doesn't happen. Touching public transport doesn't get to most places and full of crack it. It just depends. Some buses are better than others. Some of it's just like the United States is just more spread out, less centralized than a lot of other places. I forgot where I was going. Only catches if you're on drunk. Then I do like the bus. I'm a big fan of the bus when I've been drinking. Because I do not drive drinking. That is a bad idea. Do not drive drink, as apparently the Australians call it for some reason. Dang it. Ugh. But yeah, it would have been nice if Seattle had used some of they had received a grant to make a decent subway system in like the early 70s. But that didn't come together. For various reasons, especially the fact that the economy in the 70s kind of sucked. We have... I didn't want to go in. There's basically like 3-ish train things in Seattle. You have the Amtrak, which goes... You can take the Amtrak north-south. It's not fast. Drink driving. Oh, New Zealand. I was at New Zealand with the drink driving. It's just weird drink driving as opposed to drunk driving. What a topic. Hello, Drex, 23. People, take a moment, rest my hands, can contemplate what I'm looking at. I'm gonna drink and drive to it slowly. It's drink drive in Australia. It's just a weird turn of phrase to me. But if you're going to, don't, please. Your friend is going to drive drunk. Ask them for his key. Ask him for his keys. May I have your keys, sir? No. And if he says no, ask him for his pants. May I have your pants, sir? Okay. Hooray, responsibility! Yes, things are getting a little questionable. I'm playing the questionable level design contest. I'm one of the judges. And this is one of the many levels. It's pretty good. What's up, Drex? How was the stream? Thank you for the raid. Hope it was something fun. Let me do the shout-out thing. How are you doing, Implied Kappa? We are... Alright, there we go. Playing a level where things are invisible. So these are invisible jumping chucks, which I'm just gonna kill, actually. They've been making the next part a lot harder than it needs to be. That one also jumps. Mistakes were made. Anyway, we'll do a loop through the level just to show what's here. Beat CV64 and started what the hell War Gods is. CV64? Oh, Castlevania 64. Mine went to Commodore 64. What is War Gods? I've never heard. This is what the level looks like with sprites. You have to know what the sprites are. My PB is the pencils here, and I screwed that up, which is unfortunate, because it's right before the final area. Resume simulator. The funny thing is, that probably was like a DOS game at some point. War God's intro makes you laugh. I'm gonna assume it's a 64 game based upon also playing Castlevania 64. I don't know the 64 library that well. Bonk. There we go. There we go. Okay, I can not be quiet. Like, that part you just have to do by ear. I don't have any better strategy for it. This. Okay, then the dolphin part, which is silly. Okay, now the pencils. Jank 3D Fighter. Oh, okay. Never heard of either. Going and doing an N64 console challenge is a lot of crap to dig for. Have you played the horse racing one yet? Or as a fighting game you rented when you were a kid? It's about what you expect for an N64 fighting game without a sequel. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then there's a ninja here. Hopefully it doesn't splat me. Alright, now for the hard part. Okay, that was actually easy. I just went and baited him very hard to the right. Wonder what that message box says. I want to know what that message box says. Let's find out what that message box says. I've not had any horse games yet. Adding 5 JP titles for every 35 you beat. I think that's fair. There's an awful lot of, like, punishing JP titles where, like, you don't necessarily know it. Hope the message box says. I wonder what the message box says. Well, we're going to find out using some magic of USB. We have now turned on water in the level, so we can go hit the box. Remember which of the 7 sprite groups is the one I want, and finish the quiz with the correct guide. So I must have been able to hit that, get to that later. Should trust the level? Probably. Which sprite is not here? Okay. What am I looking at? I probably should have trusted the level. You're not wrong, Max, but oh well. How you doing, Max? Okay, so that's a Koopa, a big jumping Koopa. I don't know what this is. I think that's a fireball. I think that's a Bowser statue. I think... What the hell is that? I don't know what those are. Okay. Which ones isn't here? Hopping Flame, Paragalumba, or Football? I don't think Football is here. No, that's Football. That's Football. Okay. Paragalumba, I'm pretty sure is this one. I'm not really seeing anything that screams Hopping Flame to me. No, this could be Hopping Flame. I'm gonna go with Paragalumba. I was wrong. Fourth one's probably Ninja. Alright, so maybe the flame isn't here. I swear the football is. I definitely think the football is here. I'm wrong. Of all of the things to be wrong about. Alright, there wasn't a football. I'm really bad at this game. How many boo blocks are there? Oh. Wait. Oh no, I see the problem now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe? Okay, apparently it's possible that I'll count them. Let's go 7. It's okay if you're really wrong about football. How are you supposed to actually get that box? It's gonna bug me. It's like, I don't think it's actually possible to get the box. I thought there might be like some invisible platform or something. But no, it's just impossible to get the box. Maybe it's a troll. Well, we know it's football. I'm actually surprised. Okay, well, it feels like there's more than 4. Let's go 6. How many Monty Moles in Exploding Blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... What? Why are there pairs? What? Oh, how many Monty Moles, how many exploding blocks? There must have been some exploding blocks that didn't have Monty Moles in them. I didn't count 10 things. I counted 8 things? That wasn't it. I assume the Monty Moles and exploding blocks were equivalent, but I'm incorrect. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, the other ones, with the Galoombas and stuff. I only counted 8 things! Okay. I legitimately don't get that one. How many upside-down piranhas are there? What is this nonsense? Well, I can count of one type. Which ones would be upside down? How would I know if it's upside down or not? Okay, maybe if... Okay, I think this is an upside down one. Wait. Yeah, I think the ones that are missing a tile might be upside down. Maybe this one. This one, so that's 2, 3. Not that one. 4, 5, 6. It's one of the numbers. I mean, I'm wrong. The ones that disappear after ascending are upside down? Okay. I'm not very good at these. What's up, New Pointless? I'm not very good at these. There were 6. The ones that disappear. Undefeated. I mean, I'm just not very good at this particular mode of game. The ones that disappear after going up or upside down. After going up. Oh, after descending. Does that assume that if I stand under them, then that'll... Yeah, okay, no? Oh, I see. That's right side up. That's upside down. That's upside down. That's 2 upside down ones. 3 upside down ones. 4 upside down ones. 5 upside down ones. 6 upside down ones. 7. I think I just miscounted. I think my other strategy actually worked, too. It is cursed. Got a midway. That explains it. Yeah, I should have trusted it. Darn. Remember which of the 7 sprite groups is the one you want, and finish the quiz with the correct guide. Rex, Fuzzy, Flying Block, Feather, Timed Lift, Ball and Chain, Dino Rhino. If I go in the door, what do I get? What? That's a Rex? Wait. 2 of those were something. And there was something different. This is the order. How many of each thing? Okay. And I'm gonna guess if I get it wrong, because I think there was 1 Rex. There was not 1 Rex. Alright. I thought Rexes walked off. Alright, must be 2 Rexes. Then there's a different one there. No idea. 3 of those. It looks like 3 ball and chains. Maybe 2 urchins, I can't tell. Okay. So there are 2? Okay, there's 2. And then there was not 1. We're gonna be here for a bit. What? Ah, dang it. No, go back. I want to read the list again. Fuzzy. Okay. Rex, Fuzzies. I thought Rex fell off. Like, here it's bugging me, because I really thought Rex walked off their platforms. I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, that's a Fuzzy. Okay. And there's 3 things. And then 3 more things. And then whatever that is. 3 ball and chains, probably. And what looks like 2 Dino Rhinos, maybe? Okay. So there's 2 Rexes. 1 Fuzz... 2 Fuzzies. There's 2 Fuzzies. I'm reading the box again. Remember which of the 7 sprite groups is the one you want, and finish the quiz with the correct guide. Okay. 1 was faster. Yeah, I thought that the Fuzzy was faster. I'm wrong on that. Alright. So, 2 Rexes, 2 Fuzzies, 3 boxes. I think one of those is fake. 4... I don't know. 3 ball and chain, maybe. I think 2 Dino Rhinos. It's a sort of spot the difference, yes. Okay. Timed lift? How would I know there was a timed lift there? Well, clearly one of those was different, I guess, but I don't know which one. Alright, so 2 Rexes. 2 Fuzzies. Not 2 Fuzzies. 1 Fuzzy. Apparently there are 3 Fuzzies. And there were 3 flying blocks. Of course not. There was something that looked like a flying block in there, but there's no way to tell what it is. I'm not guessing how many there were. What's up, Blu-ray Bunny? Alright, I'm gonna read the message again then. You're trying to find which was the right one? Oh, of the set! Oh, okay, I understand now. The numbers threw me off. I get you, okay. I was stuck on how many. Alright, not the odd men out, okay. Okay, so that one is 2. So 2, 3. I think the first one might be the odd man out. I can't tell there. Second one's odd man out there. Third one's odd man out. And then the first one. Okay, I have 6 numbers. Let's see if any of them are right. Got 2, 3, 1. Yeah, actually, I got the same ones. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Nope. Oh, there's a second 2. That's what I'm missing, probably. Take another look. Okay. 2. 3. 1. 2. Looks weird. 2. Okay, so second 2. 3. 3. Maybe 3. Maybe 1. I'm not sure. But I'm happy up to that point. So 231, 2. 1. 2. Yeah, is there red Koopas? Yeah, that makes sense. Did I misread this? Am I off by 1 somewhere? Try again. Okay, 2, obviously. In fact, I'm going to do a smart thing. 2, pause, 3. Yeah, the 1 was slightly different. The 2 there looks weirder. I'm not sure what it is. The 2 there. The third one. Yeah, then the first one looks different. Okay. So 231, 2, 231. 231. 2. 2 is incorrect. Alright. I'm gonna look and see if I can make a difference out of the third and fourth group. Really looks like the second one is the one that I want here. Hard to tell. One more try. It's funny, I punt on one puzzle one and get stuck in another puzzle one. Okay. Alright, I did look at those. Maybe that's the first one in that list that looks weirder? Really hard to tell. Last one, Surge's Bites? It might be. How you doing, Simon? 2, 3, 1. 1. Okay, there we go. 2, 3. Okay. I thought the third one also looked suspect. We're gonna do that. I'm not going back in there. 2, 3, 1. 1. 2. No, it turned out fine. Okay. 2, 3. It was the second one. I didn't mean to brute force the last one, but I'm legitimately apparently chose the wrong one. Yeah, it was a bit of a... I wasn't sure about whether or not it was going to happen. 2, 3... 2. Okay. Hooray. That's it. This is an orb. You can grab it. Okay. Oh, that was silly. Yeah, I don't know if I liked the quiz game very much. I might just be being dumb today. I think that might be the case. I did like the first room. I kind of like an invisible room thing. I've done a few of those. I didn't care much for the one last QLDC, because the last QLDC had one where both Mario and the sprites were invisible, and so you basically had to do everything by sound, which comes with two problems. One, it was really hard. Two, it's terrible to play on stream when you're listening for the click, 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 and trying to remember exactly where those are. You just can't talk. You can't talk ever when you're trying to listen that hard for cue sounds. So it's not a great stream level, but I think this one I liked is that kind of format. And then the quiz was a quiz. I'm not good at those. Yeah, that was a fine level. Very map16-y. Write some notes. Still hate those notes though.